Hey, what's going on, adventurers? Vaca J here, Sexy Secret Vacations. This is one of the most extreme excursions I've ever done up to this point in my life. It's called 27 Charcos, or 27 Waterfalls. It's located very close to Plata in the Dominican Republic. It wasn't very expensive, only a few dollars. You probably, at least when I went, I didn't get to see all 27 waterfalls because there wasn't enough rainfall actually to do them all. But let me just tell you, even if you just do a couple, it's going to be an experience you are never going to forget. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe buttons, hit that notification button, because that means that you can join me and my sexy friends as we get wet and wild here at the waterfalls and many more adventures to come. Join me today on the adventure. Shall you?
What's going on, everybody? We're on our way to 27 Waterfalls. We've got our friends here. It's going to be awesome. It's a beautiful day in the Dominican, or I said backwards, the Dominican Republic. Okay, maybe I had a few drinks before I made this video.
Here we are driving to the location now. Once you get to the check-in, it's a fairly simple process. And if you want to have a camera crew follow you around, you can also pay them for that service, which I highly recommend. Here we are walking up and getting suited up for the adventure with our life vests and helmets. They also gave us specific masks to wear because we were there during the COVID time. The walk up to the waterfalls is actually quite strenuous. Here you see a suspension bridge. You're going to see some trails and steps that you have to walk up to get to the top. Make sure you're well hydrated because it gets super hot. You'll definitely be getting your sweat on.
Come on.
Even I thought I was in great shape, but man, it really put me to the test. Once we got to the top, you're going to see here in a second a picture of what it looks when you're looking down. Let me tell you, it doesn't look that high, but when you're standing there about to jump, it's super high. It's at that point I realized this was going to be an extreme adventure. You are practically out in the middle of nowhere, so if you happen to get injured, I'm not exactly sure what would happen. So be careful. The water was quite cool, so it really felt fantastic on that super hot day. I have to say again, the photographer and videographer that was following us around was quite awesome. Here you see one of the natural water slides that they have there at the waterfalls as well, which was a nice surprise that I wasn't expecting. You basically just sit down like you would at a water park, cross your arms, and go down. Nothing better than doing it the way nature intended. The caverns and the rivers and the natural formations were absolutely beautiful. Here is one of the highest jumps I did of the day. Absolutely insane. Your heart literally jumps into your throat as you jump off into the water.
That was great.
It's at this point that you really realize you're doing something you're going to remember for the rest of your life. Our sexy companions couldn't have been better warriors too. They weren't scared at all. They went right after it. Here's another natural slide amongst a couple we did in between the waterfalls. Too cool for words. This slide right here kind of had a little drop off into a lagoon at the bottom. If you're looking for a tropical setting, something straight out of a movie or a book that you've seen, this place does not, surprise. I mean, it really, really fulfills all of those check marks for you.
Let's do it.
Here was one of the biggest slides of the day, with another little drop off at the bottom. I even came off the slide a little funny, and my buddy thought it was hilarious. Great opportunity for pictures, breathtaking scenery. If you go with someone that you really care about, or friends or family, it's going to be a moment you're going to cherish for the rest of your life. I highly, highly recommend 27 Waterfalls. If you go to the Dominican Republic, you have to check this out. It'll change your life. Thanks for watching. See you next time.